Yo, what is cracking, everyone? This is your man, Politikdaking, and I haven't done one of these in a while. I remember when my channel first started, how excited I was to get started and to do updates and everything else like that. And since that time, so many things have changed in my life. I've done the best I can to sort of keep this channel going. So, I sort of wanted to do a video just talking and vlogging and just catching up with everybody because I know everybody's life has changed in some type of way, whether it's COVID-19, whether it's lockdowns, whether it's work, whether it's going to college. And I think that's really what I want to discuss is real life and real life issues and stuff like that. I know there's so much content on YouTube that's centered towards entertainment or pranks or feel good stuff, and I definitely feel like there's a need for that to happen. At the same time, guys, a lot of us just have to deal with real life. And that's sort of what I want to talk about today in this video. So I'm going to go ahead and just discuss it and just talk about it and be honest. So, anyway, guys, so if you are new, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you're not new, but it's cracking the King's Clan. Yeah, guys, what I want to talk about today is something I guess that's just been on my heart for a while is that um the past 2 or 3 years, man, even probably even longer than that, I've done this channel, and this channel has reached 1,000 subscribers. We've gotten I'm pretty sure I'm in the millions of watch time if I had all my videos up. I took some of my videos down recently because I didn't feel they fit in with I guess, my branding and what I want this channel to be about and stuff like that. So, since a young kid, I have loved video games and I've loved playing video games. And video games have definitely been something that's a part of my life. And not only just my life, but my family's life, my cousin's life, my brother's life, even my nephew's life, and just other people's life that's been around me. It's always been around video games and entertainment, and I love video games. I love video games, guys. The new Halo came out. I haven't finished it yet. I'm planning on finishing it on this channel. um, but along with video games, I've loved music and I've loved other things. So where I'm at in my life, guys, like, I actually have time and opportunity to sort of work on me, and that's sort of been a thing of why I've been uploading regularly and trying to stream. I stream on Tuesdays and Fridays for you guys so I can have content on the channel and stuff like that. With making a YouTube channel, you definitely have to have time to edit, time to devote to it. And I feel like I could have been a lot better on me managing my time and making sure you guys get content that you need. So I posted something in my Instagram chat a while back. If you're a part of it, a lot of people aren't. We also have a Discord, but what I pretty much said on there is that I love the King's Clan. I love the atmosphere we've created, the jokes that we have, and that in the next year that I'm going to be a better Politic the King. And I really hope I can hold myself to that. I've definitely had some life changes. For when I was in a relationship, not in a relationship anymore. And now I'm more free to do things that I want to do. So, next semester I'll be in college and I'll be pursuing a degree. So I'll be taking classes. So I know that's going to take away from my time. I also work part time, and I actually work like two jobs. I do a little, I have a part time job, and then I have another job that I do to make extra money. So, on top of that, so I have school and I have I have a household to run. I have people that live with me and stuff. And video games, I do have time for them. I do make time for them, but I don't feel like I always have time for them. And then having a channel on top of that, sometimes when you create content or when you're playing video games, you're like, okay, I should be creating content right now. So it's really just a big time management thing that I have to do in order for this channel to be successful, and I want this channel to be successful. The second part of this is that, guys, everybody's life has changed. I always sort of say, like, in 2019, that's when I sort of went through my little issues. I end up, I was in a relationship. I had to break off the relationship. Then I had to go through legal stuff because it was a marriage and all this other stuff. So I was trying to get through that, and be able to move on with my life, because that person obviously had issues that they just didn't want to deal with and didn't want to face. And I sort of had to go through that. And that's the funny thing, is that you have to go through limbo with people because they want to be irresponsible or they don't want to take responsibility for their actions. But since you decided to be in a relationship with them, you sort of have to take the weight of that and do what's right and do what's responsible anyway, which is called having integrity. Integrity, which is doing what's right even when nobody's looking, doing what's right even though it's difficult. Because there's so many things that can come across your mind, especially when you devote time to people, relationships, kids, whatever. And, when people don't appreciate that, it can be deemed as very selfish. But when they've always been when you've been calling them selfish for years and that's just who they are, you sort of have to say, well, if you got into a relationship with a selfish person, then you just didn't see it, or you just acted too soon. So I take a lot of responsibility for what I put myself through the past couple of years, because I just wasn't seeing it. Sometimes you have high hopes of people, and you have high hopes of what you expect people to be, and that doesn't mean that they are. And what you have to look for, whether you have friends or a relationship or whatever, is that you have to look for who they are actually, not for who you want them to be, but who they are actually. And if they're not who they, if who you want them to be is not who they are actually, then you can't expect for them to be what you want them to be. You have to find people that are good and that have your same moral compass and stuff like that. And then you just have to associate yourself with that. So anyway, guys, so moving on, that's what I want to talk about, sort of with the channel and everything else like that, is that, guys, I've had this concept of the King's Clan, and all the King's Clan is that you guys subscribe, you guys join my community, you guys join the King's Clan. And, of course, I am a God-fearing man, and I believe in Christ, and I believe in my faith. So I try to stay appropriate when I play video games and stuff like that. And that was really the concept of this channel, was connecting with the community and creating a community that we could have fun, but also be appropriate and also be mature. That was sort of my thing, because a lot of the people that are, I guess, more like kid friendly, they're boring, and I didn't want to be boring. I wanted to be somebody who played Call of Duty, played, scary games, played more mature games and stuff like that, but still keep it appropriate. So I've run through conflicts with that, because like recently I played Phasmophobia and I was in this hilarious lobby, but they were like very inappropriate. I'm just like, sure, should I make my videos 18 and up? Or when I have inappropriate people, should I edit them and beep them? And I don't feel like editing and beeping people out. It just is what it is. So at the most, I think I'm gonna start putting like a warning before certain videos, because I don't want people to absorb inappropriate content. And that's the thing, because just like, somebody 18 might be able to handle it, but somebody 12 might not be able to handle it, or somebody 5 might not be able to handle it, but somebody 15 might be able to handle it. So it's sort of hard to gauge when you create content, for people, what responsibility that you have to land in, with people. And I think putting maybe like a disclosure saying, hey, don't watch this around your parents, or parents, don't let your kids watch this if you deem it inappropriate, something like that would help. Even though I'm not inappropriate, some of the other people are inappropriate, and it makes for great content, but it's not really appropriate content. So I've been coming through my own philosophical struggles, and I'm not going to try to keep this video too long. But the one thing I do want to talk about on this channel is the King's Clan, guys. As a God-fearing man and somebody who loves video games, I want my community to sort of have a sense of responsibility and a sense of righteousness about them, of wanting to do the right thing. We're not perfect as human beings. We all make mistakes. I have my struggles definitely on a day-to-day basis. But we strive to do what's right, and we speak up for what's right. And when we do something wrong, we admit it. And we uh we are kings. That's what kings are. Kings are meant to rule. Kings are meant to be responsible over their household or over the kingdom. We're supposed to do. We lead for the benefit of others, and we seek what's right and what's wrong, and we act according to that. So that was the whole point of the King's Clan and me being Politic the King. Is being an example to you guys in a way where you can have fun, you can like women, you can like video games, or you can like basketball, or you can be cool without being inappropriate. That was just really the big thing, guys. So I've bought a lot of equipment. I got lighting. I have, you can just sort of tell, see that shadow, that's a light. This is a light. You might not be able to see it, but there's a light right there too. And so I bought a lot of the lighting. I have microphones, equipment, boom arms. I have a really dope computer. I have all types of stuff for me to do this channel. And it's just like with everything going on, I just haven't really been focused on it. But the big thing that's on my heart, guys, is establishing this King's Clan and doing talks about life and politics and learning how to do certain things and stuff like that. Because as you guys get older, you guys will need the guidance to be able to, get your first job or go to college or to deal with the difficult relationship, just like I dealt with and stuff like that. So I really want to start doing that type of content on this channel. But this is a gaming channel as well, so I don't want to like flood it with a whole bunch of self-help type of stuff. But at the same time, I think that's exactly what you guys are here for. Like, I want to have my regular gaming content where I'm playing games and having fun and stuff like that, and editing things and live streams and stuff like that. But I also want to put out content that you guys can say, "Oh, okay, that was deep," or "Oh, okay, that helped me in my life," and stuff like that. So in short, guys, I think I want to switch the content of this channel to doing more self-helpy type of stuff, and I really need to sit down and think and come up with a schedule where I can do this consistently. We recorded a podcast, me and one of my friends, and we did a lot of setup for this podcast, and I still haven't edited it, but I'm probably going to put it up soon, and I'm probably going to edit it down because it was like at least an hour of talking about different subjects and different things. And it was my friend Tyler, who I'm really cool with, and I think he has a good perspective on things, that me and him sort of, brainstormed and came up with some stuff. So, guys, in short, you know, I wouldn't say that I'm doing the best that I can on this channel. I think that I could do a lot better. Also, your engagement on what you guys like or don't like would be very helpful, and that you guys just watch, and when I do streams, if you like this type of content or if you're fans of this type of content, that you support. I have some other ideas of how I'm going to promote and market this channel, as well as I have some music that I want to do, and I have some clothing on Teespring that I've been designing that I want to have out for the King's Clan, and I'm gonna start working on that more often. It's just sometimes, guys, again, I have my own life and I have my own things going on. It can be difficult to focus on things without ignoring other things. So I'm trying to find a balance of um, life, work, and leisure and relaxing and stuff like that, because I do have responsibilities that I have to take care of here. So, other than that, guys, I really do want to say that a lot of you guys have stuck through with me in this channel for a very long time, and you guys have been very excited, and we've had some really great moments in this channel, and I'm just so very thankful for all of you guys. And the reason why I even do YouTube is for the subscribers, is for the people, so you guys can get what you can get out of this, whether you agree or disagree, or whether you like or dislike. Hopefully you like, We don't have dislike buttons anymore, so you can't really dislike it, but I can still see it when you dislike it, which is funny. So it's just that it's not seen to the public. Um, but yeah, it's really for you guys. So I hope within 2022 that you guys see the content not only be more consistent, but be content that's relevant to the times. And just in closing, I would just want to say is that the world is getting more wicked, guys. Lines on gender and sexuality are being crossed. Lines on what's appropriate and what's inappropriate are being crossed. You have the whole man versus women thing. And I really feel like if you don't have a relationship with God, you need to seek that and find that and figure that out. And I want to be able to help you with that on this channel. So things are going to shift, and we are going to establish this King's Clan. And you might not see some uploads or streams, um, in the next couple of weeks, or I might be consistent with them, I might not. They might be shorter because I'm going to be in the background getting this together and saying, okay, this is what the King's Clan is. This is what we're about. This is the content that I'm going to be putting out. And this is how we're going to grow. And this is going to be the path for growing. So, in short, guys, I really want to hear from you guys and how you feel and what you're going through and what you need and what type of advice you need and stuff like that in life. Because we all need it, guys. And I know I'm not the only one sometimes at home just sitting here saying, okay, what am I doing with my life? What direction do I need to go? Where am I at with my relationship with God? If, is the apocalypse going to happen? What's going on with politics and our president? Are we going to live in a society that's going to be really weird in the future where men are women and women are men? And, there's all types of different, I guess, fantasies that people want to live in. And are we going to live in this age of acceptance? And for myself, I would say that I don't see that. I see people disagreeing. I see people clashing. I see there being wars and riots and protests and all types of things like that. That's what I see in the future. And how are we going to navigate these things moving forward as a human race and as Americans and as people? How are we going to come together to find a solution for these things? Because I'm to the point in my life that there's certain things that I can't be quiet about anymore. As far as truth, because people get affected. And for myself, I grew up in a mixed family situation, a broken family situation, and I know how dangerous it can be for you to be a young person without any role models or influence or anybody raising you that can't really give you any guidance. And your life just sort of goes anywhere because of music and culture and different things like that. And there is a right and wrong way to do things in life, and there are things that you should be seeking after in life. And, I want to be able to give you guys some insight on some of the things that I've learned in my 35 years of life. So, anyway, guys, this is your man, Politikdaking. This might not be a cheery video or whatever, but I hope it's a video that will inspire, some other videos in the future that will help you guys in life. So I'm gonna push the video game content first, but I probably will be having some weekly to bi-weekly videos on different topics and different things. And not only that, just things for the King's Clan and stuff in general. So I am out. You guys take it easy. As always, may God bless your gaming, and the king rules for the good of his people. I am out. You guys take it easy. Peace.